F Meister Night stream. So today I decided just, relax really, to be honest, and just not bother with like PvP matches and focus on improving my skills in terms of the actual headhunters, because they are such a pain to deal with when no one knows how to play them right. And they're always just a very key card in like a deck, and so good at Mars. And being able to utilise them in the perfect way, definitely. It's a good skill that like every bonus drawer should kind of have, to be honest. To be like the best player, you kind of all different kind of strategies. I'm going to try having the fun with it. Try some like decks and see what happens. And you guys, I'm not too sure if the notifications will be working or anything. They should be working. But yeah, read the notification from today, shall we? So congrats on 15k subs, or South Park phone. The unofficial fan sub hit 50,000 subs. Wow, that's a lot of new kids. Pick up your gift in game this week as a small token, or appreciation, I should say. And just to let you know, guys, your isn't coming on green. That's a sign that I can't see it. Just to let you know, guys. But I'll be reading all the messages at the end. Or I might be able to get them straight away, I don't know. So, firstly, let's start off with the deck. And let's just double check to see if it's streaming on YouTube. Is this stream on YouTube as well? Open. I just hope it streams on YouTube as well on Omlet Arcade. That's all that matters. Is it? I'm gonna go straight out of it just to double check. Yeah, it's fine. And yeah, to see if it's streaming fine. See if quickly. And is it streaming on YouTube? Just double checking, just in case. On YouTube, just let me know, guys. That's fine as well. That's all that really matters. Okay, now just go back to the. Sorry, there, just have to check. I can't. Or not. That's the pain that I'm facing. Okay, doesn't matter. So firstly, let's just try and get to all the cards out of them firstly, because that's the most important thing. I can set up the deck anyway, because I kind of remember half of it, what it is anyway, so it's fine. And instead we're going to put in just some kind of a random tank, because why the heck not? Why not just a random tank and just see if he can do anything, and just shuffle them around. Yeah, like nowadays it seems like he doesn't actually. They've stopped if you just press the random button there. They won't stay in the deck, which I do find really annoying. I kind of know that's kind of been like, from what I remember, I think that's kind of been gone for a while, I suppose. Okay, so let's just try and pick a random card from here and see how we can use a deck. Yeah, let's just keep on switching between them until we get an actual headhunter. And let's see. Okay, so we have a headhunter here. So let's see how this deck works. I can't really say anything too forward to this combo. Yeah, sorry, bud. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can hear me or anything, bud, but yeah, unfortunately, like, I can only stream, like, basically, when I'm actually outside in the city. It's like 3G reception all the time. It drops to 4G sometimes, it drops to 3G other times. It's really, really bad. But yeah, I just stream for the hell of it anyway. And for the most part, it seems to stream more. If anybody wants to watch the replays of it or anything, you can always check out a bit of the replays if you want. At least they're a little bit better. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. Other than just hope I get an actual apartment with good internet sometime. So, it doesn't seem to be, the stream quality seems to be bad, so not much I can do about it, but what I can try is just do some sorry about that, it's just really annoying. I can't really find any good way of going through a place that's like not good, that has usable internet without traffic. So firstly, let's just request just before we do anything else, before we actually do another one, let's request for a card. So we actually have 2 headhunters in the deck, so that should be interesting. Let's see how we can play those cards. So the card we're looking for at the moment is a mystical, and it is, oh hey Hypno, I hope the quality isn't too bad, but I know it's really dodgy, so today I'm just doing some friendly fights. See if I can do some friendly fights, just try and practice for Red Wine Whimsy's tournament. So that's the reason why I'm kind of doing that. So let's get into those friendly fights now, shall we? Let's see if anybody can accept the request. Yeah, we'll come. Why did I go to that? Oh yay. Response. Is it my bad internet? I don't know. And also guys, if you want me to even turn up the volume in between games, let me know. Because I know it kind of drowns out these matches. Yeah, hey dude. Start off with some Arsenal.
I will be your new best friend.
Oh, good. Very happy to hear that.
Check my butt. Moves give me power.
Let's see how he responds. Okay, no. That didn't work very well. Yeah, not really the best working deck, but again, these are randoms. Yeah, he's going to take my whimsy straight away. Yeah. Well played. Yeah, these friendly fights are not really my cup of tea. So yeah, I need to kind of go with a strategy.
Program initiated.
Well played. I just had no idea how to play that deck, to be honest. Absolutely no clue. But yeah, outside of the... Hey, nice to see you on the stream. Yeah, hope the lag isn't too bad. Well, the quality for sure and the audio quality are definitely not really good in this stream. But yeah, so let's see what kind of strategy maybe I can come up with that might just be a little bit more viable. Like, what are the most common things when people always associate any of these? Stuff like poison, fireball, freeze. They're all like really good cards anyway. Yes, of course. Sorry about that. Yeah, the sound of the cars is extremely distracting. I can definitely I'm just going to try and see if I can cover the phone a little bit when I'm doing it, so too covered with the actual sound. You don't get like too doesn't like just, I don't know, drain out the stream a bit too much. But yeah, this is the best I can kind of do with options I have. Okay, so yeah, let's just try a random deck again, maybe, or this time let's just try and throw some random cards that I can think of that might be decent. So, okay, we're talking about a deck that's really good in terms of defense. So, let's try a strong freeze defense. Freeze damage. Go with a lot of poison as well. Or no, throw some poison. Might be interesting. If we go freeze, we can go with... Let's try something different. Let's see if we can go with some freeze and some speed up. The speed up is just going to like at least protect certain cards anyway. Yeah, let's try something to do with Mecha Timmy and do it freeze and some speed up and see if that might actually do. Oh hey Asmita, how are you? Nice to see you on the stream. So yeah, just trying to work out a decent deck that I could use maybe Headhunters for this tournament. So yeah, I'll just go some way with see how it works. And though of course anybody who's watching the stream and also doing friendly fights with me, of course, will be able to tell when I'm playing. But whatever, let's just try and see how we can play. You know, just some kind of like freeze and speed up kind of spell with maybe something like Mimsy, or with something like maybe Big Al. Speed up and a lot of damage as well. So yeah, I wouldn't mind like using maybe some other person's deck. I'm just going to see if I can try and make some kind of deck. So I don't know, I'm just going to go with a deck that's really full and strong and a lot of like strong cards. So let's go with 2 assassins. This is not really very good. Yeah, Big Al, he's an awesome card, a real pain in the butt, but really good. What else do we play? Rats, Nelly, fighter. Let's try a decent fighter. What can we use for a fighter? Decent fighter, fighter. Oh yeah, of course, I know one good card as well. Might be just using an actual tank, a second tank, but that might not be the best option. So yeah, hook hand, and let's try Shaman Token, and let's see how this deck works. I don't think it's going to work very well, but I think it's got a lot of cover for certain situations, so let's just see what we can do with it. Because I do not know what we can do with it, but let's try it as an actual... Let's see what I can do with this deck. And then, of course, if anybody's got any suggestions for good decks, definitely I'd be willing to take... Going to see how this deck works, so let's see if anybody else is willing to accept a friendly fight. Yeah, definitely like a very fun deck, basically. Just some, you know, random funniness and just what I could kind of like come up with. This time, I don't know, I'm thinking a bit more like maybe some card, it's a deck that could be a little bit more balanced and a bit more defensive, but also have that bit of aggression as well. And see if we can kind of like use... But I know, I don't think I'm going to work very well with this deck, but let's see how it works. Nice to see you, Jay. Anyway, you probably know what my deck is anyway, but let's see what I can do with it. Ah, god damn it. Give you credit, that was a well played but she's fairly weak. Yeah, okay, let's try who can see if he does anything. Not really much. Yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing. I have to play full on aggressive, like with this kind of deck, and yet I'm not full on aggressive, and that's my problem. So at the moment, the tournament that I'm doing, I'm not too sure about the second tournament you're talking about, but all I know is about the actual the tournament with Weird One Whimsy, just the Headhunter Tournament that he's hosting. And yeah, I'm looking to, like, any tournaments. I'd love to try and participate. It's great for like videos, and if I need to do a stream or something like that, I don't know. I'm not going to use it for streams, but you know, just for videos and stuff like that, that'd be kind of cool, like, so. I'd like to do it for that, like, you know, I think it'd be a really nice opportunity. Yeah, so. Oh, the Merc one. So it's like a Merc only one, is there, or something? I need to kind of look. Sure, I'll talk to him anyway about it. That sounds pretty fun. Definitely any tournaments that I could do. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, if anyone can join, of course, yeah, I definitely like to try it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, this deck, Freeze is just not really my cup of tea, so okay, so let's try something just a bit different. So just try maybe like a poison-based Mimsy deck, which is always a very popular choice when it comes to Mimsy. So I don't know, let's try poison. See if that does any good for me. So make it kind of like a strong, I suppose, poison kind of offensive deck or something. So let's see, get some poison in with that. Yeah, like I don't know, I think it was like last year or something, I remember seeing something with like E3, and they're really, really impressive, like very realistic kind of like style games, and just how impressive, like realistic some of them are. And yeah, like back when like, it was all about like the South Park games, whenever they were coming out, I'd always watch like any of Ubisoft's ones. Definitely interesting. Oh hey Hershey, thanks for stopping by. Let's get back to just doing like just some deck that's really strong on poison, and see how that works. Because I'm curious about just trying like a poison deck. Oh, I'm so blind, like. Yeah, strong on poison, so everything is poison in this deck. Yeah, definitely. That's like I know, like a lot of people really like kind of like, you know, like that kind of series. So definitely, that sounds very cool. Not this card. Let's just go for a really strong poison deck. And some quite nice defensive cards as well. So just some, let's see how a tank works. And yeah, poison definitely. Not the best when it comes to poison. Let's just go with, of course, Shaman Token. Always a natural one to use. And plenty of assassins. Let's try Hook Hand Clyde for some lock, and Fireball, and Lightning Bolt. And what the hey? Let's throw some. Yeah, that's like a lot of poison effects. That's like three poison effects. So I'm not going to go for another one. Yeah, why not? Try 3. Let's see how that works. A deck that has to be very aggressive. And at least that'll get me into the mind frame of just being more of a kind of like a Headhunter deck and just have lots of really, really aggressive units. I'm just way too. Hey Chaos, how are you, dude? Again, sorry dudes about the traffic, and yeah, for the next 10-15 minute stream, it's going to be a little bit more background noise. Let's see if you'd be up for another friendly fight, or if anybody else would be up for another friendly fight. I think I'm just going to slightly cover the microphone a little. The microphone part of my phone just doesn't be too deafening. Yep, out and about. So like originally there with the commands there, you might be seeing them like just on the South Park Phone Star Discord, or the YouTuber and streamer Discord. The bot that announces that announces basically streams. We're thinking maybe it might actually be allow for like YouTube streamers to also get notified, but for YouTuber streamers to be notified by it, but it doesn't. And I pretty much said if it had like any kind of notification I have to give, it'd be like streaming on the highway or nowhere, basically. Like that's the way I feel anyway. Like there's no other place I could possibly like stream or anything, because I don't have the time, or my internet at home is shit. It's really, really bad, and this is my best option, so yeah, that's why I do it. But it's multitasking, so like it makes the walk go by faster. Okay, it doesn't seem to be anybody's out for a challenge. So if anybody's like out for a challenge again, like definitely want to try and see if that deck works a little bit better. But in the meantime, I'm going to just play my regular deck and just grind out this PvP pack. So Dog Poo, Nelly, Ethan, and she's so good at level 5. She's just absolutely amazing. As in like, or I know who you're talking about. Are you talking about me or something about what I was saying about Wendy or something, or what are you talking about? Sorry, I think I missed that. I hate no, not another notification comes. Well, about. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I know that's really good. And yeah, here we have underpants gnomes. Oh yeah, we have this course as well. And the rest of them are. Sometimes I have to remind myself what they are. Lightning bolt, then it is fireball, and these two cards, and lastly it is stand. Let's try fighting some. Let's just try and grind up the remainder of this pack. Okay, I'll see if I building isn't as much background noise as there is. So let's see how fast it takes me to get these packs, because I'm just finding myself just. I just find myself facing just nothing but like level 6 cards at this stage, like just as I play. There's not much I can do about it. Yeah, now it's getting worse. But it's one of those cards like you just have to work around, but I have so much practice with him these days that I can nearly always just like actually get the advantage with him, like, or know when exactly the right time to play him, the timings. But he's a stubborn card to kind of learn, because yeah, you just have to be very good with the timings, and when it comes down to it, it's a lot of like just mistakes by other players. That because he's just so slow. Still, I really like him as well. I really like Nathan. I love that range. So that is how many so far. So that brings me to 2 out of 5. Not bad. Can't really complain much about that. Now, hopefully the next match might be an actual free match, or just they might give up or something. They might not. So yeah, I play EU. So it'll be like Ireland, UK Ireland time basically. I'm like, it's currently around nearly 8 now. So yeah, that's just the region I play, like EU. So I'd occasionally meet Slavius, and yeah, then again they do jump around between VPNs, so you do end up meeting especially the very high level players occasionally, you know. But yeah, it's a shame I don't usually get to see a lot of like the American players and stuff like that. Okay, that is a pain. Yeah, if you want to call me the sidewalk streamer, that's fine. Even so, we only use the sidewalk where I'm from. The word we tend to use is footpath. So maybe footpath streamer might be a better word for me, or I do not know. Yeah, maybe. Whatever people want to call me, I think I'm a chill person. I tend to find whatever people want to call me, they can call me that away. The fact that they'd even like take the time to even try and come up with a name or something, that's enough. That's flattering enough for me anyway. Oh, Slavius. Nice to see you, man. Always fun to occasionally fight against you. I still do find that they definitely need to work a lot on just like actually picking out the right regions, but at least now I suppose what quarter of Legendary you're from, right? Because yeah, like I hardly face anyone around 600, so it's like 6,000, like, so yeah. It's always very fun. It's always fun to meet you occasionally, like, you know. Thanks for coming on the stream, dude. Bleeding ambulance. Ooh. Let's see if I can cut through a building now, just so that at least it's a little bit more quiet. Yeah, it's fine. It's so much better than it used to be. I really like it. I think the higher you are, the more accurate they tend to be a bit with the people that you end up meeting. So definitely, yeah. And yeah, I'm fine. Like age now, anybody who faces me, it's a fair fight because now people have their level 6s. So like nearly has the level 6s. Like it's very even fight for like nearly everyone in Legendary now at the moment. Like any you're facing, for the most part, yeah, they can give you a fair fight. There's no doubt about that. So let's see how much I am now at the moment. Or I could just try and see if I could at least make one change to my deck and see if I can try and rustle some Headhunter combo with them. So I got my pack anyway, so let's see what's in this pack. It'd be great if I get a Legendary or something, but what are the chances? Yeah, like in everyone in like the top two, like for example, like after I faced all the D rankers, like I was nearly like 3,000, and even like I was like 3,000. Because yes, so many people have level 6s at the moment. Like up to 3,000 people have like level 6s. Yeah, I'm sure you will. So that's 102 coins, 331 tickets, 1 star, 1 bead, 2 hands, 3 keys, 1 deckhand butters, 2 smuggle like, 1 marine Craig, 3 starving Marvin, 4 Princess Kinney, Princess Kenny Wakawai, 2 Powerbind, and let's see what we can do. Let's just see if we can try and make maybe a slight change to my deck, and maybe with the slight change to my deck I can actually possibly work out some sort of combo. Okay. Let's take out Nathan on my deck and let's just see how we can do it, like some sort of maybe a tank or something, I don't know. Let's try Starving Marvin, but I'm not too sure if I can get him to an actual usable level at the moment. Let's see, what can I get to a usable level? Starving Marvin, where are you, Starving Marvin? I'm like blind, I can't tell. You know, we're at the adventures now at the moment. Oh wait, here is the neutrals. Starving Marvin is here. How much am I with him at the moment? Okay, I have him at 32 out of 5. I don't really think he's really up for it. I don't know, let's try Mindy. Just see if we can try and do something with Mindy. I've got so much coins and so much... I think I've got enough to actually get him to level 5, I'd say, definitely. So, yeah, definitely going to just get him to level 5 here. Yeah. EU has some great players. But like if you want to extreme snipe people, the NA is the best region, I'd say. And let's just get him all the way to level 5 Yeah, he is very heavy at the moment. Yeah, he's 1,000 at the moment. Let's see what we can do with him. He was expensive, but let's see if he's any bit worth it. So let's try and throw him into deck and see what the hell we can do with it. Okay, let's see if we can try and just face a quick match, and maybe with this quick match we can actually, I don't know, see if we can actually get a win from an actual using an actual headhunter. But yeah, it's my playstyle usually doesn't work very well for it, so but like for the most part I do have aggressive playstyle, but I don't know, it's a bit more it's cheap aggressive units, and I can kind of manage with them, but when it comes to forecast aggressive units, a bit of a different story for me. Okay, is there anybody willing to take me on in a fight? Okay, if nobody's willing to take me on in a fight, let's just see how this deck works, and let's see how we can like practice switching out my boy Nathan for Mindy. Tell me or forfeit the match or something, because that'd be a real pain. Yay, Mr. Tampax, you're going down somehow. Yeah. Yeah, the Headhunter part of my deck wasn't really very useful, but yeah, well played, good game. So, not bad. But yeah, like, as for how to play him, that's my maybe issue, is like usually just trying to find the right time. Yeah, thanks as for saying that to me. I think they were like, just either distracted or something, or I don't know. But yeah, I don't think they were playing at their full potential. Nice 9 arrowheads. I need to turn off my Pokemon Go notifications. So yeah, they're always just like taking up the times are now, because okay, it's fine. It's 5 to 8 at the moment, so yeah, I've got another like 5 minutes spare. So yeah, let's just continue. See what we can do with Moonsey. Seeing some playstyles for him, but I think what I'm end up going to be doing for the event is I'm just probably going to avoid using really a headhunter per se. No, it's not really my playstyle, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about playing it. I feel pretty confident that I'm definitely going to lose if I really rely on it, because but yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try and practice as much as possible. Whenever I can do some friendly fights, just do some friendly fights, test some decks, get some tips and tricks about it, and yeah, because yeah, that's a deck style I like to work. Like, I used to just really base it on slow push with like Zenkamen, and then I started playing a more aggressive playstyle. Let's just try play. Yeah, Zen is slow and boring, but he's so good at what he does. Oh, at least he's actually pushing in. Yeah, that was just not the right place to time, and this would be the perfect time for like a fireball, but a waste of my energy. Let's see. I know, have you been noticing that a bit more? I see it's more, has anybody been seeing crashing or anything like that? I'd say it's definitely down to my own phone. My phone is just way overused, and yeah, I'm really starting to experience crashes with the game now. But that's of course all down to my own phone, but yeah. It's a pain when you're just in the middle of a match and then all of a sudden it just does that. But yay, new phone, and more than likely also new place, if I can get some work. Because yeah, work's a bit of a pain to get at the moment for me. So I'm just studying, so hopefully I can get something out of the course I'm doing and be able to get like a nice place. So okay, let's just play this free pack. Let's get this free pack now. So 34, 1 cash, 1 hardback, 1 feather, and an energy staff. They're so mean to Lap. They won't give him. I'm always so bad. But they would just never seem to. will that be what he wants? If it be a band or an actual energy staff kind of like meta. Like, yeah, energy staff needs to be boosted. So let's see if we can just maybe do some more fights. And so, yay. Please not showing me notifications. So okay, let's see what we can do. Sheriff Cameron, he is so cheap, but he's a very formidable card. It's basically the only aggressive combo I know. Yeah, he's going to take me off. Definitely. Yeah, I just... Hey Genesis. Yeah, I'm streaming. Always great to see a lot of friendly faces. Well, he's staying very good advantage on me now. But yeah, when it comes down to it, that's basically it. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, well played. I actually forgot that I even was down a bar. I wasn't even down a bar. I thought I was actually down a bar. Strangely enough. Well played. He got a hit. Yeah, good game. And yeah, cheers. You played well. You used Nathan well, and for me that always deserves a thumbs up. Let's see. Right now, I'm kind of struggling in terms of just what would be the best card to play in a very strong defensive deck. I suppose he kind of qualifies as a Headhunter, doesn't he? Somewhat, Nathan? I don't know. Or not, whatever. Not him actually. Oh, I'm so bad with names. Marcus. Say something there? And yeah, I at least try to have a good positive energy. So the fact you can appreciate that, I really appreciate it. And though my quality of my streams might be bad, I hope at least my attitude at least is positive, and at least you can kind of hear me and or whatever and have a good time. That's all that really counts. So yeah, I don't believe he's just the right kind of card to use, but does so I think just because I think it's a decent card. Thanks, dude. So yeah, I really appreciate that. So yeah, if we can go with ship, let's try something just a little bit different. So we're talking about using not Big L. I'm not going to use Big L. I'm probably just going to use which card? Gunslinger, yeah. At the moment, what I'm kind of thinking of is, yeah, I suppose I might as well just kind of like maybe kind of restart in terms of what I'm using. But at the moment, I'm kind of thinking of, I want to try and use a deck that would combo well, like an actual Headhunter that maybe I could use that would kind of combo well in my deck. No, Gunslinger Kai, he's a great card. Like, I don't disagree with him. Again, it's similar enough with like any kind of archer or anything like that. You know, it's all about protected, and if you can keep them protected, like a lot of their charge abilities are amazing, and definitely, I just think more so it's kind of, I'm trying to keep the same deck, but I'm also trying to see what kind of card could I use or change to actually highlight a good deck. So I know like a lot of people like use poison and stuff like that, so because it's good in terms of like poison, maybe something like using like Mimsy, along with Mimsy maybe just use a lot of poison or something. See if we can do like a friendly fight or something. I'm not too sure, but if I can use like a lot of like poison, maybe create a chip damage deck, I'm thinking. So all the cards very, very poison based. I know that's probably not going to work very well, but whatever, let's see how it works. Yeah, I'd say like he's too expensive. Then we could go with, yeah, Mimsy's fine. Mimsy kind of works well in terms of that. Hyperdrive, go with a lot of poison. See if we just have a really strong poison based kind of defense. Poison. Go with some chip damage. And this is not going to work very well, I'm sure, but what the hey. Let's go with just some let's try and just base it all on poison and speed, because why not? It seems interesting to go with like maybe like a kind of like a poison and speed based kind of combination. Yeah, exactly, like, you know, as a win condition, and then try and like defend. So I'm thinking maybe that might be a good way to play. A lot of speed up, Yeah, like I'm kind of like really struggling in terms of like the combinations and stuff like that. So yeah, Robo Baby might be nice. Let's see how she works, if we can get just a lot of speed. Yeah, like I shouldn't really use poison, but I should probably use maybe something like Fireball as a win condition. Then go with some maybe like these two cards. Okay, and that makes two spells. I'm just going to try and see if I can get this deck to work. It probably won't work. It has a lot of brittle parts to it, I think. Program Stand, yeah, actually, that's a decent combo as well. Maybe instead of... So yeah, like Program Stand is actually a good idea. So if I can go with something like Program Stand, at least he can kind of like protect it. But yeah, like that's one thing I need to work on. Something that I definitely lack a lot is in terms of like freeze. So instead of maybe like her, yeah, like he has a good body, so he might work in terms of doing defense. So let's just see if this might actually work and might do something to help me in terms of a friendly fight, if there's somebody up for a friendly fight. So just going to quickly ask here. Anybody up for a friendly fight? And if somebody responds, yeah, we can kind of sort of see if we can go with a term of like, see if we can try and like a sort of a strong kind of defensive mindset. Because like with a lot of like the cards I have currently, I could go with a, like I didn't remember having like a sci-fi deck. Yeah, like I think she's good, and I suppose the main thing in terms of like maybe using I suppose Ike over her is really just the fact that you can also like at least limit Ike's progression down the board by actually increasing his points. So that's another kind of reason, I suppose, for why I kind of would pick Ike kind of over Sally, I suppose, yeah. So that's it. Before I was thinking like I just constantly used, I constantly just like had this like compulsion to always like press the button. So I kind of was like not really liking them that much, but in terms of just trying to like at least slow down his progression on the board, because those assassins are so fast. Yeah, you just have to not, like, I kind of a lot better in terms of like not just always constantly pressing the charge bubble. So let's see if anybody's up for a friendly fight. If nobody's up for a friendly fight, yeah, unfortunately I can't really like work very well in terms of defense. Like I don't really have much cards really that I've never actually leveled up a Headhunter, to be honest. I've just never found Headhunters that great. Not that they're not great, but the fact that they're just not really my playstyle, and I just never ever upgraded them. So I upgraded Mimsy there because I thought, I have him at level 5. I got plenty of units of him, so might as well get him to level 5. So yeah, if nobody's actually up for playing a match, I can always try next day, see if I can just practice a little bit more of friendly fights and stuff like that, and just even in the meantime, I'm just gonna see whenever there's somebody around who's willing to play some friendly fights with me, that I can actually try them out. Because at the moment, that's the only benefit of it, and community run tournaments. That's the only use of friendly fights at the moment. But then you've got stuff there's meant to be some kind of challenge mode of some kind coming up, and some team feature that they want, they've kind of been getting help from the community from. Okay, do we have somebody? Yay, finally. Let's see how this deck works. Oh, Hirsch. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the fight. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, let's just try him firstly. I find he's always a decent card to play firstly. Not bad. Of course. Why did I use that card? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, well played. Good game. In terms of decks, I have to say that wasn't actually a bad deck at all. With a bit of practice, it definitely has potential. So, yeah, definitely. I suppose it needs the right balance, but like, there's not enough kind of support for Mimsy as well. So that's probably a bit of a problem. But yeah, not too bad. So let's see what time it is now. It's 12:19, and yeah, I should be finishing now actually, guys. And guys, there is a tournament at the moment. It's Red Wine Mimsy's tournament, and if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. That's challenge.com/Headhunter Challenge. You should definitely check that out, just to check to see if there's any other places left. Or also, guys, yeah, thanks anyway, guys, for actually tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the new faces. And I'll be streaming next time on Thursday, around the same time. So that would be about 1 hour 20 minutes ago. So that would be like 7 p.m. UTC and or 2 p.m. EST, whatever time zone you have, on Thursday. So until next time, new kids, take it easy. Goodbye. Bye.